Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. This one will be on Playboy Group due to the crazy upward move it has been making in the past week or even month and a half, to be honest. Before I start the video, if you do enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow a lot. And comment if you want to know any other topics or hear any other videos. And my Webull and Robinhood link is in the description. If you do not have an account with them, you can open one up and get some free stocks, get some free money. Always good. Can't complain about that. So without further ado, let's get into the video on Playboy stock. We look here. If you bought in at March 4th, you could buy for $11.60, almost $11.50. Since then, it is about quadrupled to $42.58, almost $43. And even quadruple would be 44. And the market capitalization was under $500 million at that point. I think it was around 400 when that happened, or maybe 4.5. So the market capitalization has over tripled since then, which is about equal to the stock price. I wanted to make this video just to kind of give you my thoughts on what you guys should be doing with this stock if you own it. If you should buy more, you should sell, or you should hold the stock if you've already bought in. So my initial thoughts is if you have been holding from the 11s or 12s, 13s, or anywhere up to 15, I would highly, highly advise you to take some profits. The most I would say is to take out your cost basis. So if you spent $100 and that $100 has quadrupled since then and you have $400, I am telling you that you should probably sell out of $100 worth so that you have $300 worth of this stock, because if we look here at the stock chart, there is not very much resistance in the 30s range. If we look here, it hit 30 within a 2-day span, which is quite substantial. It went from 28 to 40 in 3 days. But you get the point. This stock is exponentially climbing, and there is little to no resistance in the 30s range. So this stock is due for a downtrend within the next couple days. How to execute this? Now, if you do take profits, please do buy back in if you are bullish on this company in the long term, because if you watched my previous videos, the market capitalization is still fairly cheap, only at less than $1.5 billion. If you have looked through their stockholder presentations, you can know that they have $3 billion worth of sales globally. So typically stocks are priced on a multiple of their sales, their revenue, and their earnings. And currently, their price to sales would be a 0.5, which, if you watched the last video on ACIC, you'll know that that is substantially underneath the average price to sales ratio currently in the market. Right now, average price to sales in the S&P 500 would be 1.55. So that is over a 3x from where we are. So if we just tripled the price to sales ratio, this stock could theoretically triple. I don't see that happening. I think a double within the next year would be a good return. And my concerns is just how fast this stock is going up. I bought in around, if we go to the 6-month chart, around the 11-12 range. And my thoughts on this stock were that this would be an easy double within a year or two. I was not nearly as bullish as I would have thought this stock has happened to go. But it has essentially gone parabolic, as you can see here, creating a sort of J curve. Now, like I said, this is bound to fall at least a little bit within the coming days. So if you are bullish on this company, take some profits, maybe take your cost basis out, and wait for a dip to buy more in. Because like I said, the stock market capitalization is still quite cheap compared to its global sales. We can look here where are their sales coming from. A lot of their new revenue will be coming from NFTs, which are non-fungible tokens, which are digital assets which are verified through Ethereum to be proven one of one on the internet. So you can apply this to anything. You can apply it to their magazine covers, for instance, or even individual pages. So they can really make an NFT out of anything they want and have almost unlimited amount of resources that they could use for this, which would in turn become unlimited profits. So I genuinely think that the total adjustable market for the NFTs in Playboy is at least over 10 billion, just because of the amount of magazines that they have, the amount of content that is out there that is able to be monetized. I just think that there is a substantial amount that they can grow from. And of course, a $10 billion TAM, or total addressable market, is over 6x from here, which is quite big. But I do not see this happening anytime in the short term. My kind of thoughts, if we look at the chart from here, we want to draw out what I think will happen in the next coming months. This is the candle chart, and these are daily intervals. We can see here, this was, let's get rid of this one, and get rid of this. There we go, it's a little bit prettier. If we can see here, on April 12th, it was just bouncing off of its, I think this is the 5-day moving average, and from there it has been on a tear and has yet to come close back to the 5-day moving average. So if we open up tomorrow and it's opening red, we will probably see somewhere like touching this 5-day moving average, and that is a bad sign. So as we look here, anytime that the stock has touched and not bounced right off of the 5-day moving average, it continues to break other moving averages, causing the stock to go lower and lower. So times that this happened, we can point out here, it went down below the 5-day moving average and went down below the 10, which is the red. The orangish yellow is the 25, and the purple is the 50. So it broke down 2 moving averages. We look down here, it broke down through 2 again, came up and rallied again, and then it went from here, where it peaked at 16, and broke down all the way through every single moving average to $11 and $12, which is the ideal buying point for this stock, considering it only went public just about 6 months ago, and that the merger with Mountain Crest Acquisition Corp wasn't yet to be confirmed because the stock went public via SPAC. But like I said, this stock should be moving back towards the 5-day moving average, and in my opinion, I don't think it will be bouncing off of it again. I think in this case, it will probably break through the resistance at the 5-day moving average and test the 10-day moving average. Now, once it starts testing the 10-day moving average, you have to start paying attention a little bit more carefully, because it is not always a given that if it does break through the 5, that it'll break through the 10. As we can see here, this one did break through the 5 and the 10, but didn't break through the 25, and then this one broke through the 5 and then bounced right off of the 10 to create this bull run that we were in. So that was kind of a little bit of market capitalization analysis and deep technical analysis for you guys. Wasn't too in-depth, but I hope it guys gave you some valuable insight on what you should do if you do own this stock or are looking to get in. And as always, if you like the content, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot. And I will see you guys in the next video.